Well, his criticisms of crypto aren't totally off. There are 10,000 crypto tokens, which are gambling, and I sympathize with him on that matter. But Charlie and the other critics, they're members of the Western elite, and they're continually prodded for an opinion on Bitcoin, and they haven't had the time to study it. If he was a business leader in South America or Africa or Asia, and he spent 100 hours studying the problem, he would be more bullish on Bitcoin than I am.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the executive chairman of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, talking about his adoption of a Bitcoin strategy to invest in recent trends and the future of the digital asset space. Despite recent losses in the value of Bitcoin, Saylor says that it does not change their strategy of buying and holding. Saylor emphasizes the importance of consistency, transparency, and responsibility in the pursuit of this strategy. He also mentions that MicroStrategy is currently exploring ways to take advantage of the multi-billion-dollar asset, and we'll be seeing in the next few months how the world is undergoing a digital transformation of money. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content we do here. Let's get right into the video.
It's been great for our company. Our employee turnover is at an all-time low. So I think it's good. It's good for our shareholders. They've enjoyed great returns. It's great for the employees. It's great for the customers. Ultimately, the big idea here is that money is technology that allows us to transfer economic energy through time and space. And we're seeing and living through a digital transformation of money. Everybody wants to move assets at the speed of light, friction-free, 24/7, 365. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy is just a way to invest in that. And the enthusiasm over Bitcoin is really billions of people on the planet that want to move their money faster and more frequently. It doesn't change our strategy. I mean, the losses are a function of the indefinite intangible accounting treatment. And of course, an auspicious development in the industry is that FASB's taken a position that they're going to move toward fair value accounting. So eventually, we'll be able to mark our Bitcoin assets to market. We're enthusiastic about that. MicroStrategy is a way to invest in the digital transformation of money. And we're a gateway to the macro and crypto economy, allowing investors to either go short, go long, or trade the volatility. So our strategy is to buy and hold Bitcoin. And the key for us is to be consistent, transparent, and responsible in pursuit of that strategy. And we're unique in that regard. We're always considering ways that we can take advantage of this multi-billion-dollar asset. And as you know, there's volatility and there's some unique tax treatment. So in that case, we were able to generate a $34 million tax loss, and we were able to carry it back against taxable gains. You know, we look forward and from time to time we may see opportunities, but we're fairly prudent and responsible in considering those things. We're seeing and living through a digital transformation of money. Everybody wants to move assets at the speed of light, friction-free, 24/7, 365. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy is just a way to invest in that. And the enthusiasm over Bitcoin is really billions of people on the planet that want to move their money faster and more frequently, and they're chafing at the restrictions of the 20th century analog finance economy. The most exciting thing going on right now in the digital monetary world is Lightning. Lightning is a layer 2 open protocol for moving Bitcoin transactions in a split second for a fraction of a penny. In essence, Lightning is money over IP. And if you think about the world as it changed after TCP/IP and moving data over IP and then voice over IP, Lightning promises to allow millions of companies to provide transactions in real time with billions of consumers. MicroStrategy is actually developing MicroStrategy Lightning, our own enterprise Lightning offering. And we're going to allow CMOs to offer Lightning rewards or Bitcoin rewards, like a universal frequent flyer program, to hundreds of thousands or millions of their customers, all of their employees, all of their prospects at the speed of light off of a website. And so we're very enthusiastic about that.
And you're betting there's demand for this?
Yeah, you know, like right now, companies spend billions of dollars on digital marketing. They give it to Google, they give it to Facebook, and they spend that money on ads in order to get people to come to their website. What if you could just give the billions of dollars in money directly to your customers and your prospects, and you cut out the advertising? It might create a much less toxic, much more constructive environment. To do it, you need micro payments. You need to be able to move money at the speed of light, friction free. You can't do it with 20th century credit cards. They're too expensive. They're too slow. They're too kludgy. There's too much friction. So what Bitcoin offers is micro transactions that can fundamentally change the way you market, change the way you build your products. And of course, you know, if you live in Africa or South America and it's Saturday afternoon, you know, the banking system is not working for you, right? Bitcoin and Lightning is a monetary system that works for the entire world and never gets turned off.
Yeah, so what do you say when Charlie Munger from Berkshire Hathaway earlier this week publishes an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal and says, quote unquote, a cryptocurrency is not a currency, not a commodity, not a security. Instead, it's a gambling contract with a nearly 100% edge for the house, entered into a country where gambling contracts are traditionally regulated only by states that compete in laxity. And obviously, the U.S. should now enact a new federal law that prevents this from happening.
Well, his criticisms of crypto aren't totally off. There are 10,000 crypto tokens which are gambling, and I sympathize with them on that matter. But Charlie and the other critics, they're members of the Western elite, and they're continually prodded for an opinion on Bitcoin, and they haven't had the time to study it. If he was a business leader in South America or Africa or Asia, and he spent 100 hours studying the problem, he would be more bullish on Bitcoin than I am.
According to Michael Saylor, billions of people want to move their assets faster and more frequently, leading to a growing enthusiasm for Bitcoin. He also talks about the excitement of Lightning, an open protocol for fast and cheap Bitcoin transactions. Saylor believes that Bitcoin and Lightning can change the way companies market their products by allowing for micropayments and direct transfer of money to customers and prospects. He views Bitcoin and Lightning as a monetary system that works for the entire world and is always accessible.
You know, the crypto meltdown was, it's painful in the short term, but it's necessary over the long term for the industry to grow up. This industry has some good ideas, like digital currencies and assets moving at the speed of light that are unstoppable, and a digital commodity that can't be debased. And it also has a lot of entrepreneurs that implemented those good ideas in an irresponsible fashion. What it needs is adult supervision. It needs the Goldman Sachs and the Morgan Stanleys and the BlackRocks to come in the industry. It needs clear guidelines from Congress. It needs clear rules of the road from the SEC. The crypto meltdown has punctuated the problem, has educated everybody on it, but also it's underscored the idea that it's time for the world to provide a constructive, transparent framework for digital assets so that we can move the financial system out of the 20th century.
Saylor says that criticisms of cryptocurrency by Western elites are not fully accurate. He believes that these elites haven't had enough time to study it, and says he has yet to meet someone with an incentive who spent time thinking about Bitcoin and wasn't enthusiastic about it. Saylor believes that the recent cryptocurrency meltdown is painful, but necessary for the industry to mature and grow over the long term. He views digital currencies and assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum as good ideas, but believes the industry needs adult supervision from established financial institutions. He believes that the crypto meltdown has highlighted the need for a constructive and transparent framework for digital assets in order to modernize the financial system. What do you think about Saylor's perspective for Bitcoin for 2023 and where the market is headed next? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.